everyone, welcome back. We are watching Wednesday, episode 5.
So last episode we lost Eugene, and very suspicious that this teacher, which I haven't caught her name yet, but the one that's like, I guess teaching the classes about like the plants, she was there. But you could also chalk that up to the fact that Wednesday told her that Eugene was gonna die in the woods before she took off to go find him. I don't know, she's very sus though.
Yeah, she's very suspicious, but I'm also wondering, is it too suspicious? Is it too convenient? Like, is it a misdirection? Or is it somebody else, you know?
I mean, it's possible. I just feel like, you know, this troll or goblin, as Casey liked to call it in the last episode, is working with somebody or somebody's covering for it. Now, I initially thought it could be Tyler and his father, and there's a part of me that also thinks that it could be this lady and the principal. I don't know, but it's a pair of some sort. I feel like I'm going to be very suspicious of this teacher and the principal, though, depending on what they do with Eugene's body. Are they going to try and cover it up now? But like the body's there. You know, the teacher showed up, so it's not like the other students who they could just like kind of brush it under the rug. They have to kind of go into it here a little bit, and I'm curious how the principal's going to act.
Given to misguided schemes and exaggerated displays of affection. But when he was a student, he was accused of a murder that took place right up there. Which leads me to wonder.
Oh, 1990. It's like Raven with a hyphen? I mean, whatever that is. I forgot. Comma? No. Never mind.
He's a principal.
32 years ago. Oh, so someone fell. Is she the one that blamed him?
Oh.
And he had a sword, but that doesn't mean... Oh, he's also stabbed through. But still,
They certainly have issues. I don't like to tell tales, Sheriff Walker, but it's all Morticia Flump's
Oh, the
fault.
freaking mayor. Because he was the sheriff before. So they've had a relationship for a long time.
Just because they were fighting over her doesn't make it her fault. Dang, I feel like Gomez kind of had to glow down.
Seeing you in handcuffs, accused of murder.
She's gonna get friggin' excited.
I've never loved you more.
Well, you're perfect for each other.
He still didn't do this shit though. But he was fighting them, so... I don't know. Actually, now I feel like it could be like, you know, self-defense or something like that, or... Watch that person have been the troll and never actually died.
Nevermore was created as a safe haven for our children to learn and to grow, no matter who.
I like how her aesthetic hasn't changed in 30 years. But I guess Morticia as well.
I realize
By the way, a
most of you
student
have heard
died.
about the unfortunate incident involving one of our students. But I'm happy to report that Eugene is on the mend and is expected to make a full recovery.
Is this a cover-up?
Maybe.
And she's gonna turn into him?
This parents' weekend are very
And he's gonna get
best yet.
expelled or something?
On the mend?
That's a total lie. Oh.
Have you been to see him?
Oh, so
He's not dead.
Okay, wow.
Since you've abandoned me here, I've been hunted, haunted.
Martin be like, wow, that's
target of an
awesome.
attempted
Builds
murder.
character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Feeling well? You're looking a touch anemic. Have you been eating enough red meat?
That's
It's
important.
good to see you too. And you, Dad.
I don't know why her parents have like Weasley aesthetic on them.
I know, they don't really match her aesthetic. They don't look like wolves, but neither does she, so it makes sense.
I'm sorry for what happened at the dance. I shouldn't have asked you to siren song me like that.
Guessing your dad's no-show again this year.
Yeah.
Dad.
Gabrielle hasn't shown her face since I started here. Probably sunning herself somewhere in the Seychelles.
My darling daughter,
Oh, she showed up?
I made it. Wouldn't miss this for the world.
Shocked
Guess you
yourself.
misjudged her.
She looks
Why
scared,
are you
actually.
like terrified of her? Ooh.
That's weird. What's that all about?
Our
The yearbook?
old
Yeah.
I haven't laid eyes on this in over 20 years. Such good times we had.
Wednesday, steal it for clues.
You always filled a room with your presence, like a stately sequoia tree.
And I guess that would make you the lumberjack.
There's that fighting sense of humor that I always adored.
She's starting to pick up on their dynamic.
Your Judy Garland impression was a dead ringer.
Sounds positively suicidal.
Oh. My picture's gone.
Oh, because she ripped it up and
ripped
threw
it
it. Yeah.
out. But she left Gomez in.
Dr. Kimbert and I have spoken, and we both agree it would be most beneficial for you all to attend a family session this weekend.
No.
Yeah. You make sure they search that cave for any sign of that creature.
He knew about the cave.
And then follow up at the lab. I want the DNA results on that claw. You got one kid in the ICU, a bunch of people in the morgue. I don't want any more. All right.
Nobody's gonna see Gomez.
Yeah.
So was the guy that died close to you?
That's kind of what I'm thinking,
a brother,
because why
a
would you...
friend?
You got the results already? All right.
It's not going to be. It's not Xavier. I don't think so.
You know Reggie, the local coroner? He just blew his brains out.
I mean, I thought he was going to die. We were kind of calling that. He was just giving out too much information in the last episode.
So, who wants to start? Maybe we can discuss what it's like having Wednesday away from home.
I've decided I'm cosplaying as Morticia. Follow me on Instagram to see it.
Hard. Not having Wednesday around. I never thought I'd miss being waterboarded so much.
Pugsley's the only one to open up. They're like, yeah, that's right.
It's been torture for us, too.
Fortunately, my brother Fester's rag fits 2 people.
Nothing like a good stretch to bring out the best in each other.
Good for them. 30-something years and they still got the spark.
I think it's high time my parents faced the music. It seems they've been lying to me. Keeping secrets. Murderous secrets that need to be addressed.
That's the guy.
The truth will come out, hopefully.
Garrett Gates.
This is neither the time nor the place.
Actually, this is exactly the place. These sessions
Doctor.
No, really, because we don't trust you, therapist.
I know. You could be the troll.
This session is over.
Have it your
Seems
way.
more important to her.
If you refuse to tell me the truth, I'll just have to
Did she do it and
myself.
he covered for her?
Oh, maybe.
I feel like I wouldn't be
yeah.
surprised.
That's Pugsley just
Thanks
taking
for
these
the-
chips.
Candy.
Candy?
Candy.
Actually, that's potpourri.
Oh, he's been eating.
Oh, I thought it was chips.
Yeah.
You think he'd give a damn about some single mom and her daughter if we weren't sirens?
That is no way to talk about your stepfather.
You actually know.
Let's see your
He
stepfather.
wants you to come home so that we can be a real family.
They had brought up Gideon before, but I forgot the context. I think.
Recruitment numbers are way down and the wrong people are starting to ask questions.
So you're like sirening people into joining your cult?
Wasn't a request.
And if I refuse?
No wonder she's like distancing herself.
Everybody here's gonna know how you sirened your way into Nevermore.
Oh.
Something myself and you want to destroy it.
You haven't made squat, Bianca. A siren can never change her scales.
She's gonna be friends with Wednesday.
Honestly, Bianca's kind of growing on me. They're giving her a good backstory.
You must be Wednesday.
You were all he could talk about lately. He was so happy you joined the Hummers.
Oh, the
Eugene
Hummers.
hasn't had the
I was
easiest
calling it the
time
Hive
fitting in.
Tribe.
You were so excited to finally make a real friend.
Oh, you were like his only friend.
Oh, I forgot about the freaking.
It doesn't make sense why he would
Got them
shoot
all.
himself when he was about to retire and all excited about Mai Tais.
Guys don't know what to do with the body.
What do you got?
Gun was legal, registered in his name, Colt 45. Janitor said he kept it in his desk.
45.
Unless.
That's what I need.
I was gonna say that it could still be the sheriff, because
Yeah.
the sheriff, he was telling the sheriff about all this stuff.
Camera was obscured.
Unless he brings it up.
Got them
dang.
scrubbing through video to find out how long it's been there.
Black bubble gum.
That's like when they did it and they didn't.
Yeah.
Like, who else has black bubble gum? Do they even make that?
Guilty about an old case. Says he covered it up, faked the coroner's report, and has been living
30
in
years
Backfield
ago?
for all these years.
What case?
Garrett Gates?
Oh, yeah.
Did he really, or is somebody else doing this?
Yeah.
That's just so
Yeah.
convenient. That is so convenient, right?
There's only ever been one suspect. I always thought they were covering up the truth. Now I got my proof.
Did he shoot himself after they came into town or before? The parents?
I don't think the parents would have done it, but I don't know. No, it had to have been. They may have been in town because they were pulling up to this town
But it
square
was,
when he was
like,
getting the call
yeah.
about him. What's she doing in a single rose? Are we going to the Gates dude? I actually have no idea. Is this a Gates? Beloved son and brother! It's the fucking cop. It's the brother of the cop.
My appetite eludes me, Mother. The same way the truth eludes you.
Because also, he wouldn't have even have been the sheriff at the time. It was the mayor, so, like, why are you still so fixated on this?
She'll never believe us. We must stay strong.
I think you should probably just tell her.
Hope that something more morbid comes along to distract her.
But now I don't think it was as simple as her just killing him.
Are you gonna make me ask?
Ajax and I haven't defined our relationship yet.
I'm not talking about boys.
Oh, like has she turned into a wolf? Yeah.
You're under arrest for the murder of Garrett Gates. Do the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against
What
you.
proof did you find? The note? That's not.
Do the right to an attorney.
Or is it because he said he covered it up? Or
Well, that it was covered up, but like,
that didn't say I covered it up for Gomez Adams.
also, what's up with double jeopardy? Like, isn't it a situation that like if wait, no, I'm confused. You can't be charged with the same crime twice, but he got exonerated.
Yeah. Right?
I mean, I don't know if it went to like trial or anything like that.
Because, like, could you come back and...
Care to explain?
Garrett was infatuated with your mother.
Okay.
His infatuation turned into obsession.
So I killed him.
Her.
Oh.
But his family were the oldest and richest in Jericho. No one believed us.
Richest.
Garrett's father.
Could he be a freaking descendant of freaking what's his face?
Furious that your mother had accused his only son.
Only son? He said brother.
Yeah.
He's omitting shit.
Your mother and I stepped out to catch
Unless he didn't know.
They still got it all this time later. Marriage goals.
And that's when I saw him. He had broken into the school.
So he's a regular guy.
His eyes bore into me, brimming with murderous intent.
Go! Get out of here! He won't hurt me! Garrett, no! Garrett!
He had the sword.
Driven by jealousy and hate, Garrett was unstoppable.
Pretty sure she came in and did it.
Probably, and he had a cover.
Yeah.
Because the sword's over there.
They just think nobody would believe them?
Let's see.
I saw the sword. My survival instinct.
He had, like, foaming at the mouth.
Yeah. Ooh, no, it didn't.
Oh, he did, but it was self-defense he did it.
Yeah. Unless he's still covering for her, yeah.
He could be just telling a story. Because it said brother.
And he's like saying that he was like
an only son. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think this happened.
You know, it'd be wild too. What if he actually is the troll and he's not actually dead? But that's not what I was thinking initially. Like, if this is the same family, maybe that's why Tyler's so obsessed with Wednesday as well.
Delivered with the perfect degree of sincerity.
But it said brother, you know
Perhaps
that.
my father is exactly what he says. Thank you for being so honest with me. But then there's the matter of his tells.
Okay, yeah.
The way he delivers a comforting wink. I've been playing Russian roulette with him since I was 12.
Russian roulette.
You are the reason I understand how imperative it is that I never lose sight of myself. So as far as fatherhood goes, I would say you've been more than adequate.
I feel like that's as good as an I love you as you're gonna get.
How the hell did you get in? Bernice! Bernice!
Bernice may or may not have received a call that her tabby cat Swifty is being held for ransom.
Well, I have his signed confession, and he identified the saber he used to do it, both of which I'm about to deliver to the district attorney.
Don't you find the timing a tad bit convenient? I found the monster's cave, and I gave you the DNA evidence. Did you even bother to test it?
This may come as a shock, but the world doesn't revolve around you, Adams.
Is he covering it all up?
DNA results.
But no, because he was calling people on the phone, though.
Unfortunately, someone sabotaged the security camera in the morgue, so we don't know what happened. They stuck bubblegum on the lens. Black bubblegum. Maybe I should run DNA on that.
This is all a distraction.
No, this is about justice being served. Garrett Gates' family deserves closure, even if none of them are around to take comfort in it.
None of them.
His mother hung herself in the backyard, his father drank himself to an early grave, and even his little sister didn't escape.
So how is he
now
only...
I'm fucking thrown off.
Every last one of them's gone.
That's
Your
not
father
true.
doesn't just have Garrett's blood
But they
on his
said
hands,
only
he's got a whole
son,
damn
though. They
family.
might not have said only child.
Yeah.
Because a sister means only son. So why are you so, like, do you know him?
Well, he was a normie, you know? So,
Maybe he was your friend?
yeah. Summer camp. Happy Wolf summer camp? Like, you think this is gonna make her, like, turn full wolf?
These aren't just ordinary summer camps. These are camps for lycanthropy conversion?
Worked wonders for your cousin Lucille, didn't it? 7 weeks in the Balkan countryside and
Gosh. Stupid.
don't you want a wolf out and finally be normal, honey?
What'll happen to him now?
Well, he's confessed, so there won't be a trial.
Why did he confess
He's
to some...
covering for Morticia.
Come on. Let's see if the fish are biting.
More like if the fish are dying.
I'm gonna miss him Wednesday.
It's not over yet. He's innocent.
Well,
Because Mom killed him.
Where is Mother anyway?
she said she wanted to be alone. Somewhere where no one would find her.
Downstairs of the thing.
Hello, Mother.
Hello, Wednesday.
Tell me the truth.
I'll never live up to your legacy here. So why try? I won the Poe Cup, you claimed it 4 times. I joined the fencing team, you captained it.
Oh.
Goody. I saw her painting at Pilgrim World.
Oh. How ironic, since she was the one who killed Joseph Craigstone. The nightshades were her secret but deadly answer to his oppression.
Really?
Huh.
So, was that just
why
like
you
the
come
past?
here
Like in the book?
Yeah, was that just like her in the past?
And not like a prophecy or some shit?
Father didn't kill Garrett Gates, did he?
You did.
No.
Yeah, she picked up the sword.
By the time I made it up the stairs, I found your father fighting for his life.
When the sword fell, she picked it up, yeah.
I'll never forget the way he looked at me. He was even foaming.
He's like rabid.
Yeah.
Did someone give you something?
Or he's the troll.
Or did he become the troll after this?
Or maybe he was always the troll. And like maybe he doesn't like, you know, age. I don't know. Does he look like anybody else now that could have changed? Like, does he look like Tyler? Does he look like anybody else?
So then he took
It
it
was only when I
and
heard the
protected
scream
her.
that I realized what I'd done. Your father was so calm.
I mean, he still was trying to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Tish, you need to leave right now.
Tish, I just realized.
I was so grateful when they cleared him of any wrongdoing, but I knew someday this would come back to haunt.
You said Garrett was foaming at the mouth.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I've never seen someone so
It's the troll.
Or maybe it wasn't rage at all. Foaming saliva, dilated pupils, mental confusion.
Rabies.
What are those all textbook symptoms of?
He got bit by a raccoon.
How can that be?
There's only one way to find out.
Is it not rabies? Is it like magic sickness? I don't know.
Is his body there? It's not gonna be
This
there.
reminds me of when you got your first grade taking kid.
A kid?
Moment of truth.
She smelled. Oh wait.
wait.
Never mind. We were wrong.
I was right.
Oh wait, no.
Well, well. What do we have here? Guess it's gonna be an Addams Family reunion in lockup.
Wasn't that the name of the second movie?
Yeah.
Get comfortable. You can post bail.
Oh, they're kissing.
Not even the long arm of the law could keep us apart.
I've seen jackals with more self-control than you two.
But she had her suspicions confirmed,
Neither
so
one of
what
you are
was
strong
that?
enough to serve hard time. And thanks to me, you won't have to.
Knew our little jailbird would have an escape plan.
A finger?
I borrowed it from Garrett. He died from nightshade poisoning.
Oh.
Preservation of soft tissue and blue tint confirms it.
The freaking plant lady. She the sister?
Mmm.
Because she had a sister.
You look even more ravishing as an innocent woman.
She's doing the shit.
For once, could you two get off of each other and focus?
Oh, Vision.
Worthy to be called my son! Kill all those outcasts. Sneak into that dance and spike the punch bowl.
Oh, that's...
Did he take it on accident?
Oh, it's cracked on
Oh
him.
my gosh, that's how he got the poisoning. So it still wasn't their fault though. He was trying to go kill everybody.
Yeah.
The night Garrett died, he had a vial of nightshade poison that broke in his pocket. He was going to use the nightshade poison to murder the entire school.
Thank you for seeing us at such short notice, Mr. Mayor.
Yes, well, veiled threats have that effect.
Threats?
That blue sheen is a telltale sign of nightshade poisoning.
But you already knew that, didn't you? Because back when you were sheriff...
Covered it up. He
was
made
the sheriff!
Did he kill the freaking coroner to cover up the fact? Because he was the sheriff at the time.
Ansel Gates hated outcasts and nevermore. Claimed the land the school was built on was stolen from his family over 200 years ago.
Okay, so he's part of the Jack freaking whatchamacallit family, I think.
What I resent is that you could have prevented Garrett's death if you had done your job when I lodged my complaint about him stalking me.
Ooh.
What do you want?
All charges dropped.
My father will be released immediately with a full and unequivocal apology from the sheriff's office.
That might be a little difficult. From him, anyway. Or he's gonna be pissed. And he might make it personal. Possibly do it outside of the law.
You were very impressive in there.
When did your visions begin?
Cause she has them too, right?
Yeah.
I feel like y'all are having a little bonding moment. Little mother-daughter bond.
I know we've had our difficulties lately. Navigating the treacherous shoals of our mother-daughter relationship. But I'm always here for you, Wednesday.
Oh.
I don't know how to control it.
Our psychic ability resides on the spectrum of who we are. Given my disposition, my visions tend to be positive.
And for someone like me, who sees the world through a darker lens?
You're a raven.
Raven?
Your visions are more potent, more powerful.
Interesting.
But without the proper training, they can lead to madness. If I could help you, I would, Wednesday. But we're not trained by the living. Somebody from our bloodline reaches out from beyond.
Goody.
Goody has. I've seen her before.
Be careful, Wednesday. Goody was a witch of great strength, but her vengeance pushed her too far.
Your daughter and my son have become close.
I pity any boy who gets caught in her viper's gaze. But he must be a good egg.
He has his mom to thank for that.
So this just all shows that he didn't actually hold it against him that much. It's just he thought he killed someone and got away with it. You know, so now that he's cleared, he's just kind of like, whatever, I guess. I'm assuming, because he was just so chill with him just right now.
Yeah.
But earlier he was like, he got away with murder, that Gomez.
But he also could have been like strong-armed by the mayor. And he could have said it all that begrudgingly. The daughter. That's what's her face, I think, probably. The friggin'... I don't even know her name, to be honest.
Teacher.
Yeah, the teacher that's like with the plants.
I just hope that one day you'll finally be able to accept me for who I am.
I'm proud of you, kiddo.
I mean, she has claws. That's more than most people.
I thought you were going to say more than most wolves. I was like, not at all.
Most people don't have claws.
As I leafed through the pages of this yearbook, I was reminded of...
Clues, hints.
But they were just that. Mine. You have your own path to blaze.
No, never mind.
I don't want to be a stranger in your life, darling. If you need me for anything at all.
I feel like they bonded.
Yeah, for sure.
Like her, I think she just had kind of like teen angst with her mom. Like her mom never really did anything that was like, you know.
I think this whole
malicious or
situation
mean.
also like made her
Or they
appreciate
got,
them.
I think that's pretty good. I thought they were gonna hug. Oh, well, that was cute.
You see something in here?
I did witness Roan getting murdered that night.
Excuse me.
When
What?
Roan appeared the next morning, it was you.
Oh, she
Okay,
figured
weird.
it out.
Participated in the talent show with my mother. Not only did you impersonate Judy Garland.
Oh, she
You
was
actually-
Judy Garland? Oh my gosh.
That's a fascinating theory.
I'm curious to find out how Sheriff Galpin feels when I tell him.
Roan's father already knows what happened, and he fully supports my decision not to involve the authorities.
Why would he agree to that?
Because Roan was not in his right mind.
What does that mean?
You and Mayor Walker are the same, aren't you? Burying bodies to cover your dirty secrets.
I did what I needed to do to shield the school.
Which was a thought that we had at one point.
How are you protecting him?
She's like, I can impersonate him right now. Raven.
Is there a fire? What the heck?
What got set on fire?
Fire will rain. What?
Who's mad at somebody?
Why is fire gonna rain?
So, my theory is that, which I've already said it, so it's not like too crazy, but this teacher who's like the botanist with the nightshade, she talked about the nightshade. The father would have handed the boy nightshade, the one that was going to spike the punch. That's the sister. She is the sister. She was in the woods. She was trying to cover up evidence. Now, my only question now is she also this troll? Because they were normies, you know? So unless she just so happens to not be a normie, which I find a little bit less likely, what I think is happening is now that it was like, you know, parent weekend or whatever, she had the coroner killed because she knew the situation. She probably made it her whole damn life about like her brother's murder, which eventually ended up leading to her mother and her father dying as well. Maybe that's why she infiltrated the school, and that's why it was such an emphasis why she's a normie.
Yeah.
It has to be her. I have no other suspect right now.
I feel like it is. And, like, now I'm going to be paying attention to how she interacts with Wednesday. Because, like, beforehand, she always was kind of around Wednesday and, like, talking to her and stuff. It's like, maybe she just is, like, taking it out on her, has it out for her, too, because of her parents.
She also, remember, we mentioned it, she went down into, like, the Nightshade's little secret little area. And then you could also think about it like this. If she knew who the sheriff was, she knew who the coroner was, she would have been like, no, I'm going to get the coroner to write this, and then I'm going to accuse the father, Gomez, of actually doing the crime, because she would have thought that it was Gomez all along and not Morticia. So that's why she would have targeted her. So if that is correct, and she is just out there now, probably pissed off, she's going to be acting a lot more aggressive, I think. My only, like, I guess, big thing that I'm questioning now is I feel like she's working with somebody else, too. Because she was at the school night when, like, when the whole thing with Eugene took place and, like, he witnessed somebody walk into that cave and, like, burn everything. So I don't necessarily think that that was her, because that was before Wednesday talked to her about it. So she has to be working with somebody in addition to that. And that could be the troll. The troll, like, you know, that could be his little area when he, like, trolls out and then just, like, burns up everything. What could it be? What could it be? I don't know who the troll is, but I definitely now fully suspect this teacher.
All right, well, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye, everyone.